I'm Sheila Brummer with Siouxland Public Media News. Unity Point Health announced a potential merge with another healthcare entity. The health system signed a letter of intent with New Mexico-based Presbyterian Healthcare Services to explore the formation of a new company. The two intend to keep their own brands and deliver local care under a parent organization. Together, they have 40,000 employees and about 3,000 doctors. A potential merger with Unity Point and Sanford Health fell through in 2019. COVID-19 hospitalizations and infections are on the way up again in Iowa. More than 140 people infected with COVID-19 were receiving inpatient treatment last week, according to the CDC. That's a 6% increase from the week before. There were also 1,700 new infections, for a 10% increase. State health officials also reported 29 new deaths for a total of 10,700 since the start of the pandemic. Iowa House Speaker Pat Grassley says a bill filed this week to ban same-sex marriage won't move forward ahead of a key state house deadline tomorrow, which means it's most likely dead for the session. Grassley also says a bill to ban all abortions won't advance. He says Republican leaders are still waiting for an Iowa Supreme Court decision on abortion before passing new restrictions.
It's not going to see any action. I wouldn't look at that as any sort of broad framework that's been laid out by leadership by any means, but I think it's very clear, we have members of our caucus that are very passionate about the issue of protecting the unborn.
The Iowa Supreme Court decision on abortion rights is expected later this spring or in early summer. Trump is planning to visit Iowa in the middle of March, his first visit to the leadoff caucus state since announcing his 2024 White House campaign. The former president hinted at an Iowa trip very soon in a radio interview with a Des Moines talk show host this week, but specific details are not available. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds was honored during the National Ethanol Conference in Orlando, Florida today. She received the Renewable Fuels Association's All Industry Award. Reynolds says the award is a personal honor and validation of many years spent fighting for renewable fuels. Reynolds and other Midwest governors pushed for the EPA for permanent access to E15 in the summer. The Associated Press reports that move hasn't been allowed because of concerns that it would worsen smog during hot weather. The EPA has proposed the change for Midwestern states starting next summer. Reynolds says she requested a meeting with the president to push for an emergency waiver for this year. For Siouxland Public Media News, I'm Sheila Brummer.